This project plan um, has got a task 349, which starts by today, which is 14th April, and it does have checkpoints. Uh, you see that also starts by 14th April, ends by 9th June. But all these six checkpoints runs in an interval of 7 days. So 14th April to 23rd April, 24th April to 3rd May. So this happens every 7 days. Now I'm going to run the job manually to pick those checkpoints and then process it. But in production, the job runs automatically daily. So for the demo purpose, I'm running it manually. So process checkpoint, I'm running the job. It has run successfully. Now, if I go to the PM's login, I could see the work log for him to process the checkpoint. First process for him is to assign the team lead for the checkpoint to get the update from him. So this is the work log for the PM. I'm going to uh, pick that task checkpoint 83 of task 349. I'm going to assign the team lead. So I'm starting the clock. Clock is started. So this time will become the timesheet start time for PM for this task. So I'm assigning the team lead for the checkpoint. It's assigned. So you can see the end time. You can see the end time for the assigned team lead task. So the timesheet will show the start and end time for this task for PM. So now, if we go to the team lead worklog, he would have got the um, task to update the checkpoint. See the update checkpoint 83 for task 349. So he is going to start the clock and he is updating the checkpoint. Let us say he fails the checkpoint. He names the checkpoint as and then we say the fail reason as resource blocker. We have several reasons, and then we say resource blocker, and the notes can be a lack of resource, and then he saves it. Oh, the task completed percentage can be given here, and then he saves it. Okay, update has been done. Now the next task would have been triggered by this time for PM to review this update. So I'm going to the PM login. Yes, he got review update checkpoint 83 of task 349. So he's starting that clock. Okay, clock started. Uh, Now he's reviewing the task. So you can see the update given by team lead pre-populated here for the PM to review. So everything he has given demo the checkpoint 10% resource blocker lack of resource. Now PM can discuss with team lead and then update this failure nodes or whatever bullets he's seeing here. So you can say PM can give this update. Resource issue will be fixed before next checkpoint, and then he is saving it. Okay, spelling mistakes doesn't allow. Our system does not allow spelling mistakes. Now the review by PM is completed. You can see the review update happened in the checkpoint. Let me open the task. Now the task 349. If you see the checkpoint, uh, we have the update for the checkpoint 83. It says checkpoint reviewed none, and then you have this checkpoint notes by team lead and also by PM. The PM said lack of resource issue will be resolved before next checkpoint. So that is there. Now the task has got the status task on hold till vital closure. Vital is nothing but risk or issue or action item. And if you see the checkpoint, it is in fail status, 10% task completed. And if you see uh, the the status of the checkpoint says issue linked. And if you want to see what is the issue linked here, I have opened it already for you. See, checkpoint 83 of task 349 failed, created automatically. And then because checkpoint 3 failed, 83 failed, uh, this issue got created, and you see the attached task is 349, which is what we know from here. This is 349, and we can verify this very well. If you go inside this tasks button, then it says task 349 is having the due date of 9th June. So before 9th June, if this issue gets resolved, the task gets released from the status, and then it will go into the regular daily job schedule, and then the worklog will get created for the team lead, and the team member will assign to it. Everything will be normal. If the issue does not get resolved by 9th June, and then on 10th June, this task will get a worklog for the PM to extend the due date, end date, uh, by whatever duration the PM wants, and then the whole project plan gets revised from this task to all the subsequent tasks. The start date and end date get revised. The project plan gets revised. So, in summary, I'm going to share how Holize outperforms sprint based models. So, if you see the first feature, the sprint intervals, which is 14 days traditional in sprint modeling, and then if you see in the Holize, it's configurable, so we can make it 7 days or 14 days, and the daily running job picks all those tasks from project plan which falls due in the next 7 days, and it picks all those checkpoints which falls due in next 14 days. So that is the Holize advantage over the sprint intervals. So it picks chunk of checkpoints which falls due in the next 14 days, which is nothing but a sprint, which you call in manual sprint model. And the monitoring long running task feature requires constant manual tracking in sprint model. So there is no automatic response there. Team has to work manually there. But in Olais, the checkpoints track the task progress as we shown in the demo. The missed checkpoints get retried in the next daily job. The failed ones create risks. Uh, if the task is upcoming, it create issue if the task is ongoing, and then they put both risk and issue, put the task on hold. And if the issue uh, gets past the current date, I mean the task gets past the current date when the issues remain unresolved, then the project plan has to be revised, which is through a worklog to PM. PM will be asked in the worklog to provide a duration of the issue resolution, and accordingly, the whole project plan will get revised from that respective task. Uh, so, handling the failed task, so we just manually add it to the next sprint in the sprint planning. In the manual sprint model, there is no linkage to the root cause issue. We cannot track it. We have to be manually alert there. But here in Holize, the auto reschedule, as I just explained in the previous feature, auto reschedule with the risk and issue linkage, and that is what I said. PM receives the work log to revise the task end date, and then the subsequent tasks also get revised. The whole project plan get revised. The task cost and the dates are get auto updated, so we'll know the budget leakage well informed, which is not possible in the manual uh, sprint model. The retrospection is also, there is no enforcement or escalation tracking in the manual sprint model, but here the task linked risk or issue has a due date. Auto escalation also happens if the risk or issue gets unresolved, in unresolved status by the due date of the task. For example, due date for the risk is the task start date, due date for the issue is the task end date. So, if you see here in escalations, you are seeing risk number 8 is escalated to the PM and the risk owner, and also to their line managers. And when it got escalated and what is the status of escalation mail, all been captured in the Holize, uh, which is not possible in terms of manual sprint model. So it's kind of review after damage is the main, I mean manual sprint model, whereas automated control before damage occurs, before damage spreads is the Holize advantage.